I'm gonna take 5 seconds and I'm gonna send you a oh excuse me. I'm gonna send you a link to this new to the video. All right. So let me pull up my Reddit real quick. And okay, audio's okay. So I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna go to here, drag it over here, and I need to, what was I gonna do this? Just gonna go back. I don't know why, but I'm like massively dragging them, and I've been doing these. Oh, I've been doing views all day, so I'm massively tired. So, anyways, this is a simple overview. Um, I was looking through my messages, and it seems like I only got two messages from you. I don't know if I've done work for you before, or not quite sure. Oh, I'm not quite sure, but you know what? It says in the order that you want. See order. Uh, it says you want um, a simple remote view. So I guess we're gonna do a simple remote view. So I guess one of the questions I sent you was, are we doing just a simple energy to aura, or are we looking all around? So way to hop on and answer. We'll look for whatever you want. So I'm gonna do a simple overview. I did one this morning, and so I'm feeling kind of so what I'm gonna do is try to get you know energies around you, and kind of like you're sitting on a you're sitting on a stool. You're sitting on something. It's not a chair. It's not a. It literally looks like a stool at a bar. I'm not quite sure why I don't think you're at a bar, but it just feels like it's like a. I don't understand what's going on here with the lid. So give me a couple minutes to try to figure out what's going on. So my co-pilot's here. So me and my co-pilot will. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize. I wanna tighten the screen in. Thank you, man. I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the legs. Like, I'm having a hard time. It's. I mean, I got this weird chair. I've got this weird thing. So I'm wondering if this is like it's like a tube or gun holster. I mean, it's literally like something in front of his legs. The legs are sitting here. They're stretched out. It's just I can't figure out what this is, right? And there's something on his legs or in the lap. So I have no clue. Now I'm trying to see if I can pick up any details about this person. I'm not really sure who this person is or what this person's all about. So I'm gonna take a look. Park Mermaid. I just have an image of like water. It's like I don't know what the deal is with the water, but it's like you love water or you're it's just something about water. I'm not quite sure what it is. Not sure what's up with the hair either. Kind of cool. Okay, so let's look at this. I mean, again, I have no clue what you're sitting on. It's like you're sitting on something. Which looks like tennis shoes or deck shoes. Kind of weird. Okay, so I got like, I mean, it's almost like you're sitting on a dock, and this is a piling or something that would be like where a ship ties. I mean, I got this whole scenario where you're sitting on a dock and you have the sea salt or smell in the air. It's such a weird thing. And then your park mermaid. And I have no clue. Park mermaid. I don't know why that. I'm gonna fill this in and try to complete what I see. Oh, first, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can do this. All right, so an energy view. Let's just do a simple energy view before we go on to. So you have I'm gonna just call it chaos energy. And I'm not I'm not quite sure what it means here in this form. I don't know why it's manifesting like this. I don't know why this is for you. But in the middle of your energy, where you're pulling the energy out of the ground and you're, you know, what you use, instead of pulling it up to the center in a controlled, you know, cyclonic fashion, where it just goes to the center and spins around, comes up. You have this, you have done things your own way. And so on the outside edge of where this pool is, you now are drawing the energy. So instead of a nice tight formation, you seem to have made a much larger draw of energy. And my guess is to, like I say, you've got this chaotic feel, so chaos energy. I mean, I don't know if this is true. It's actually. So, I mean, really, co-pilot, when I'm looking at the pool, normally the pools have a very defined center. They have they have very defined spin. This one has just chaos in the middle, and then around the perimeter, the energy just flows up and around, and it doesn't flow to a point and then go up. It literally flows out and around, and it's just again just like the center. The energy that flows up is just this chaotic. I mean, it's literally this chaotic, energetic. I mean, if I don't know how to describe it, it would be like somebody that goes somewhere and has absolute craziness happen, but this chaotic energy that he has just makes all this bad thing. I mean, it's literally like watching a whirlpool, not a whirlpool. It's like watching a tornado hit a house, and the house obliterates to lift up, only to form a wall or a shell around the person inside. I mean, I don't know how to describe it other than he, this person is literally using this energy for his own design and his own use, but he's doing it in such a way that there's no control. There's no organization. It simply is. It is simply there. And it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that this person had. I mean, if this person could actually control the spin, I'm not sure if this is a male or female or guy or girl or whatever, if this person could control that spin and control this energy, it would be an absolutely scary sight because there's just so much of it. And it literally just wraps around this person. It's really amazing to see. I don't know what the hell you would do with it, but to me, it's just like, and it's not staticky. It's not unpleasant. It's like if you are okay. So if you're standing next to the person, like you come in if you come within so many feet and you enter this zone and you get close enough, it'll be like, I don't know if you've ever touched Tesla coil, but everybody puts their hands on the Tesla coil except for the last person. When the last person puts his hand on, then the current will actually flow through everybody and you can feel the electricity. That's what it would be like. You can actually literally feel the energy surrounding this person. But when you let go of the Tesla coil, you're gonna get the shock. So it's not when the current's running through you, it's when somebody lets go and then everybody gets shocked. This person's the same way. It's once you're in this field, once you're in this zone of high energy that's just wrapped around this person, you'll feel that energy and your hair will tingle and the excitement will build. But the minute you let go, there's going to be a little bit of a kick. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm, I don't know what that means, but it's really cool. Really cool to look at. Thank you for letting me do this, by the way. I really appreciate you um, letting me do this. Um, I wish I knew what you were sitting on. I wish I knew what was on you. So, and here's another kind of little oddity. Okay, so everybody's got a crown chakra, I guess is what they call it. So, crown chakra is the energy that's coming out of your head, and it does something. I'm not really sure what it does, but it's very visible for most people. And each one is different. Some have points, some of them have jewels, some of them have fire just raging out. You have, for the lack of better words, two horns. You literally have two spires of energy that come off of either side. They're very defined, very well shaped. It's just literally two spires of energy that come off and then curve, which is kind of cool. Right. Just I have no clue why you have two something to do about the something to do with about the I want to say north south, but east west. They're opposites. It's like these energies are opposites. I don't know what that means. Opposites, opposes, and then so it's like they they come out, and then this as the higher they get, farther they push apart. So it's like two different energies. One's positive and one's negative, and they're like opposite. But it's also there's something to do about like the direction. Direction it means something. Like when they go north, south, east, west. This means something. I don't know what it means, but for you it has meaning. It's almost like you're aware of this energy, and I really don't understand that. It's like okay, so hot or cold. See if she's a dolphin or other sea creature. Well, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. See if she actually was one of the higher mammals or even a fish. Um, my co-pilot suggested that I do a simple ARV to see if you were actually a mermaid. And I'm down with that. I think that would be really cool because I know there's a lot of planets where there is aquatic life and Maybe you were a mermaid, just not here, or maybe it was here, but that would be cool if there's mermaids here. But so maybe in your past life you were an aquatic being that had ties to an ocean world or an ocean planet, and that would be that would explain your energies too. So you have you have ties to other people, which would be really cool. All right. So yeah, chaotic energy that you have thrown the energy to the outside and then just wrap this chaotic energy up around it. You have two well-defined energy spouts or energy um, things. I keep seeing traces of blue. I don't know what this blue is that you have that's wrapped around you. It's not a well-defined. It's not a. It's a low energy aspect now. And the more I look at it, it's something. It's like solitude or loneliness, empty room. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what this does. Is. And it's not like it's an overwhelming or overbearing or over, but it's like it you when you're slow or when you stop moving or when the chaos when this dims down, when the energy is no longer uh, frantically whipping around you, then this will appear and it will grow until the, you know, until this hits. And then after a while, the energy will come back and they'll all wash it away. But I mean, and this is kind of what this low energy feels like. It feels like an empty room kind of situation. But I don't think it's, I don't think it's, I don't know if it's bad or not. See, I don't know if there's somebody tied to this empty feeling, or if this is just something that comes up and then overwhelms. And I don't think it's a very, I mean, it could be, but it seems like you have a handle on it. You can feel this and you reach beyond it. Well, I know you can reach beyond this. That's shit, that's a given. Um, that is pretty impressive to see. And the other thing I see is when you walk. So when you walk, right, your feet don't touch the ground. I mean, I'm sure they do in real life, but when I look at you, you walk you walk on energy, and so maybe in the physical world, you're actually walking on on the ground and you're moving along and you got things to go. But when I see you going from point A to point B, you actually are elevated. And I don't understand what I mean by elevated, because in reality is one thing, but why am I seeing you feel like you're just skating along? It's like ice. Okay. So, and that's again, I'm only telling you what I see, but it's like you actually move, and as you move, you literally are skating, and it's an impressive sight. Absolutely impressive. Um, I'm looking for anger. I'm looking for any of the higher emotions. You do have higher emotions. I mean, you have your standard. I mean, just like everybody else does, you have your angers and your high activities all wrapped in here. It is kind of interesting to see how it works up, and your chaotic energy literally. So like when you get angry, your chaotic energy can either feed it so you become more energy, or it can actually push it away and make it so that the anger doesn't get any more. So it can be a good thing in the fact that this chaotic energy you got will tamp down, these high energy spots. Or you start feeling a little go get them, and then your chaotic energy kicks in and just goes to town. So now your energy and output and anger can be magnified. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. And it literally crashes and rolls. So it's either getting pushed away and sizzles out, or it crashes and rolls and feeds on itself, and you can increase it. So it's kind of cool. It's really cool. I wish I knew what you were sitting on and what that was on your leg. It's just a long. It's like a pouch. It can't be a purse, but it's a long, skinny thing, and it's sitting on your thigh. It's just what the hell is that? So crazy. Okay. Um. Okay. So Copilot is wondering. Okay. So let me give you a quick rundown of what I see for colors. Right. Black is death and despair. Dark blue is very low energy, like uh, depression and absolute bottomed out. Blue, just standard blue, is just a low energy, you know, maybe even meditating, just where there's just a low, slow energy. And then you got light blue, and then it goes up into the oranges and yellows, and those are good energies where you have good for you, and it's wholesome, it's love, it's whatever. And then you get red energy. I know I'm not following the energetic scale, but red energy is usually a high activity. You're massively excited, you're massively angry, you're it's in high energy uh, color. So when I see how somebody has this that rolls around and flares, or I have pockets of just deep red, then that usually indicates that there's something going on that is causing immense intentional, almost outbursts of either joy or uh, anger. And anger's got a special feel to it, so it's kind of hard not to know which one you're looking at. Um, but again, this is kind of like I really don't have the right color for it, but this is kind of like a solitude where you're alone in a room or alone in a building or even alone in an area and you have nothing and there's no one there and nobody has a way of contacting you. You can't contact anybody. Um, it is kind of a it's kind of an unusual feeling. Lightning's did stuff in caves dolphins, so it'd be interesting to see if she was a sea creature in the past. Well, the one thing I'm looking at is so if I was to go into this person's past, right? Let's say I wanted to look into her past and I wanted to travel back along her myriad experiences. One of the things I do see is what I don't know if they're hominids where they had two legs and two arms. I don't know if they had, what we would call fish-like scales because I don't think they're a fish. In this case, it was more corpulent, big flat tail, highly intelligent, very smart, very. I don't think smart's the right word. Um, I mean, so they had a civilization, and they had they had wars. They had large populations. They had what you would consider love and bonding to where the energies combined. So when you had however many it took to form whatever they considered. I mean, I can see ties with this person to several other entities, right? So this cla- so this shape that I see, this was a very intelligent species, and there was an actual bonding where they bonded with others. And sure, this is all my imagination, but this is also what I see in the many different uh, exciting places this person came from. This person came, saw, was part of, and now they're here. So I'll never be able to. I'll never be able to prove that. Be long gone. But that would explain the clever, not smart. No, they're very intelligent. They're very intelligent. They were in an aquatic. They were in a aquatic environment, and they built a civilization. And at some point, the civilization collapsed due to what I can only describe as something gone horribly wrong. Um, whether it's natural or something went horribly wrong, and they're no more. So the entire civilization is snuffed out. And that wouldn't take much, but that probably would account for the mermaid part. Wow, I tell you what, I don't think I've ever. I really wish I could draw this being. I mean, it's I wish I could do a better job and show you what I see. They literally have longer arms, not little flippers like a manatee. The head was literally flat, so that's kind of cool. Um, I mean, I have no clue how big these things were either. So, all right. Well, that's kind of a that's a walk on the wild side right there. Okay, so chaotic energy, two extreme horns of unknown purpose. Um, Opposite polarity on the horns. Okay, so very neatly contained chaotic mess. All right, so I guess we can look for watchers now. Let's see what's wrong. What do we got for watcher? You know, I wonder if this person is cool. I wonder if this person is of Indian descent. I have. All right, so I'm going to draw the head. I have what I will consider a very fierce warrior, complete with shield. One side of the face is white, the other side of the face is black. Um, Very strong, very painted. Um, I'm not quite sure what this is. It's like a shield, but it's almost like it literally has it's a shield made of sticks and leather, but it has a overlap or it's it's like it's designed to catch and trap, not designed to stop. I don't know what that means. Designed to stop what? It's like it's a shield to prevent um to you something goes through it and then you twist it and then you've trapped whatever it is that went through it. So this very muscular person that looks like of Indian descent has this badass shield for whatever reason he has. some sort of bandana. I'm assuming this is either a watcher. This is probably a watcher of some kind from for something or from something or somebody that you have encountered. It's very powerful. You almost feel like a almost got the shaman aspect. Shaman aspect. I'm not just write shaman. It's like I don't understand. I don't love words. It's trying to show me something and I can't figure out what it is. So this concept of there's something in his hands that looks radioactive or glowing or whoever this is, it's associated with you. This large person of unknown origin. Has what looks like a flaming heart. Let's just call it a flaming heart. And he's showing me the flaming heart. So this person who is next to you shows me this flaming heart as I am here. This is, do you see this? No clue what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if this is a person that's supposed to be protecting you or part of your heritage or just a random somebody that you've met and picked up along the way. And that would be the other thing. Maybe this is something that you have met along the way, and this whatever this thing is been with you for a while. But I don't understand what the flaming heart would be. So, Native American. Yeah. No, I'm telling you that the aquatic creature that I was looking at, right? So this is literally like a that the head was flat. The head was literally flat. But that doesn't mean that maybe there wasn't some sort of energy extension from the head. I mean, maybe that was. So I don't think the horns are leftovers from the past life, more as maybe the horns are a tool that they used at some. I mean, could it be that they use them like antennas to triangulate on their prey? I mean, think about it. The energy signature coming off of a large flat head would be enormous. Sharks have the same thing. The sharks have magnetic fields that they actually hunt with, and this flat head and these two, things sticking out into the electromagnetic field would be nothing more than giant antennas. So, uh, yeah, I know, but it's just why I would like to know why too. So I'm right there with. So I've got this shaman dude that's painted, very fierce. I have like a dark forest on one side and open plains on the other. So the area surrounding this person is this dark, scary place, and then you have these wide open fields. So you have an overlapping fields of both this dark, scary, and this open and light. And it's weird because it's like in both biomes, you have assorted beings and assorted, I want to call them creatures in each biome, each this open fields and light that comes in has these wonderful creatures, like magnificent. I want to say they're like stags, or they've got. I mean, all this is in behind this person, right? So no matter where he's at, it's like this is one step behind him. So you have these magnificent, like stag-like creatures, and you have enormous. Birds, I guess, big flying things that take to the air. I mean, it's like looking at Land of the Lost and more. Yet, right there, where you have this wide open field, you have this dark, murky, infested area with the creatures that will, you know, that will kill you, take you, that will draw you in and bury you. So it's like, yet they're, it's, dude, I'm telling you, this is so friggin' whacked. It's like they occupy the same place. They literally occupy the same place. Normally, everything's separated. You have this and this, but where this wide open field is, when you concentrate on the dark is there. When you concentrate on the light is there. You see the animals, and you see the plains open up, but then the dark is always there. The minute you focus on it, the dark is there, and these creatures will come out. It's just wild. And you have this guy that with his shield, eh, the shield to trap, and I don't know what that means. Yeah, horns. The horns would be like antennas. So, um, okay. As far as watchers go, we have this one. We have a few, well, probably relatives that are floating around, and then we have what looks like a handful of. I mean, they're not in the immediate area, but you have this handful of what I would call angels and stuff that are there, but they're not right there like this guy. They're like watching. So you have a lot of watchers, and I don't know what they're there for. They don't interact with each other, so and they other than showing me a flaming heart, they don't interact with me. So um the whole open field and closed, dark, scary. I don't understand why you have this so pronounced. It's almost like you use this to Do what? What do you use this for? Why do you access? You access this. You pull from it. You literally pull from you almost feed off of these aspects. So this biome where you have the beautiful and the glorious wide open, you pull this energy and then you can use it and you can hold it and it can be yours and it just courses through you. Yet you frequently you literally reach into the dark and you pull the dark out and you use this dark energy for something and you make it yours. You change it and it is yours. But you change it into something that you want it to be. And I don't know how you do that. It is pretty impressive. I still don't know what you look like, and I still don't have a feel for why you do this. Why not? So there's a reason why now. There's a reason why. And I, what is the reason why? I mean, somebody keeps saying it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time for you. It's time for you to do what? I don't I don't see what it is time for you to do. I don't know what this event is that's coming for you that you're I don't see what the event is that's coming for you. You're supposed to make a change. You're supposed to draw these energies into you for whatever this purpose is. I don't have a clue, nor, but you're here because of this, and the ball's been set in motion. You, you've you started the ball in motion, so now the ball's in motion, and it's like watching a domino just fall. And when it gets to the end, that's when this will come to fruition. It's actually pretty exciting. um, God, I must be rambling here. Anyways, thank you for letting me. Thank you for letting me do this. Uh, when you pull your energy from the dark place, when you have a handful of it, I know you can convert it and change it to what you need. It's just that realize that dark energy that you are consuming has there's I'm not going to say it's going to taint you, but it will. This energy that you're consuming, you just be aware of where it's coming from. I mean, the good energy and the bad energy will have whatever it is you're looking for, but just be aware of what they are. And I don't know why you are literally opening up to do this, pulling this energy in, and then changing it, and then you open your hands, and this energy is consumed and used for a reason. I don't know, man. It must be the ramblings of an old, very tired man, but it is very exciting to see what what you are. Um, it's going to be so interesting to see where you're going to. So, um, I appreciate you letting me do this. Uh, Co-pilot, you got any questions before I wrap it up? I'm gonna tomorrow I will if it lets me, I'll download all this, do a quick summary on it and send it to you. Um, okay, co-pilot's good. I'm good. I'll send this information to you tomorrow, and then if you got any questions, and we can do a follow-up session if you want. I'm down with that. Um, but yeah, I will catch you later, and you have a good evening. Thanks.